is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. The Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, the Honourable Brenda Murphy, and her wife Linda Boyle came to St. Stephen on Saturday, May 6, to celebrate the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla at an afternoon tea party. The event, hosted by St. Croix MLA Kathy Baucus at Neighbourhood Works and catered by Kirk McCall United Church, was free and open to the public. Attendees traveled from across southwest New Brunswick to take part in the celebrations. MLA Baucus says the fact that the Lieutenant Governor chose to celebrate Coronation Day in St. Stephen is a huge honor for the St. Croix community.
I'm so pleased she came, and it was nice to see her mixing and mingling and talking with people, and that was my whole goal, was to give people a chance to meet her and talk with her that they otherwise wouldn't have, and to celebrate. This is a global event, and it's probably once in our lifetime, so let's celebrate it.
Over in St. Andrews, Drewhaven Town and Country on Water Street hosted a high tea to celebrate the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla. Drewhaven owner Lee Wells says he felt compelled to mark the coronation with a special event because of the town of St. Andrews' rich history and ties to the monarchy.
I wanted to do it because this is a loyalist town, and so it seemed so fitting to do it. Today we were featuring a whole tea from Claridge's of London, where the Queen's coronation was originally. There was a luncheon there for her, so everything is exactly prepared the way it is at Claridge's in London tea. A high tea at 3 o'clock.
St. Andrews is one of the fastest growing towns in New Brunswick, according to a recent census report, so it should come as no surprise that the community recently launched its own job fair, as well as its own free transportation system. For more on this, here's CHCO's Lukas Kohler.
The first ever St. Andrews Job Fair, sponsored by Working and Bee, took place at the W.C. O'Neill Arena last week. 160 people attended the job fair, and over half of the attendees said they are currently unemployed and are actively looking for work.
There are over 25 different businesses and then another handful of community services that have set up tables here at the St. Andrews Job Fair.
Many attendees of the job fair use the new hop-on, hop-off free bus service as a form of transportation to the event. Although, the local bus service doesn't officially launch until July. The job fair was so successful, organizers say they will host another one in the spring of 2024. Lukas Kohler, NewsBreak26, St. Andrews.
Thanks, Lukas. The Kiwanis clubs of St. Andrews and St. Stephen both hosted important annual local events last week. For more on this, here's CHCO's Curran.
Summer is just around the corner here in Charlotte County, but bike season is already here. The St. Andrews Kiwanis Club teamed up with local organizations including the St. Andrews Fire Department, RCMP, and Hayward's Bike Shop for the annual Walk and Wheel Bike Rodeo Day at Vincent Massey Elementary School.
It's for kids in our school who like to ride bikes, and we drive our bikes around the basketball court and have fun.
Over in St. Stephen, the annual Kiwanis Trade Show took place at the Garceland Civic Center over the weekend after a hiatus during the COVID-19 pandemic. Over 50 vendors came out to better acquaint themselves and their services with the community. This annual show is one of St. Stephen Kiwanis Club's biggest fundraising events that allows the club to fund initiatives throughout the community. The Kiwanis Trade Show was ultimately a success and a great way to bring the community together. Curran, CHCO, NewsBreak26, St. Stephen.
Thanks, Ian. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.